few things. Y'all are praising Gene. I started in '66. I was 12 and a half. We lived actually across the street. Across the street. Where I'm at. Don't remember Gene. He never did anything. So we worked. Gene went off to school.
When did you graduate? 69 at Michigan State.
Yeah.
No, 67 at school.
Yeah, that's why. So you were at school and then you graduated and he went to college. So I worked here. I will tell you that Merle taught me how to work. If he didn't do anything else, he was a worker. And a lot of times we would do things, I would pick something up and move it, to do so whatever, and then we'd have to move it again, and he'd come over and stop me. And he said, never move something 3 times when 1 time will do. So, really good teacher at work. Him and Wilhelmine took a lot of time with me, and I appreciate that. They taught me how to do floral designing, which I still do. Gene didn't do anything. So, later, we worked, enjoyed working here. I worked in the shop, also worked in the greenhouse. You were talking about cleaning underneath the beds. Did that quite often. Had to move the dirt out of the bed sometimes. When I started, none of this was here. The house was here in the old shop, and we had the, what did you call the little flat beds out front?
Hotbeds.
The hotbeds. I was 12 and a half, and I weighed probably 85 pounds, 90 pounds. I wasn't very big. And out front here we had the hotbeds, the real low ones, and you had to move the, it looked like a door, glass door, from one side to the other to get into it. I couldn't do it. And it would take me forever to try to do that. Anyway, it was it was enjoyable work. But anyway, I appreciate Merle taught me how to work. Him and Wilhelmine both were exceptional. Gene graduated, he came back, and then he started to do something. So he did actually do something. But I just never had much time with him until he graduated. And then he brought a lot of ideas about plant production and so forth. I was explaining to him when we first came in, I remember we had the flower shop that I still work at, and most florists, when you sell like a potted chrysanthemum, they're 6-inch and they're florist grade. They're not real big, they're designed for that. But Gene came back and got into production, and we raised some potted mums that had, I was telling him, I remember one had 71 blooms on it. It was enormous, beautiful. And we raised poinsettias, and as I recall, one had 23 blooms on it. I think that was the biggest I ever made, but they were enormous.